In Kenshi, survival has always been a spectrum. Most walk the line between scavenger and swordsman, but some disappear into the red fog and walk back out different. What if the cannibal plains weren't just a warning? What if they were home? Not a place you avoid, but a place you belong. This is a mod about that exact fantasy. Not bold, not global, not disruptive, just quiet, hungry, purposeful. This is simple cannibalism. Hello everyone, I'm Atlas and welcome back to Mod Watch, a series about the mods that don't just change Kenshi, they add to it in ways that feel like they were always meant to exist. Today's showcase is exactly that kind of mod, not a total conversion, not a rebalance crusade, just a clean, thoughtful expansion of one of Kenshi's strangest, most half-finished corners, the cannibals. This mod exists for one reason: Kenshi's cannibals deserve better. Their territory, culture, and aesthetic were fascinating. Their skeleton of mechanics is barely there. Other mods overhaul tribes or add world state conquests. Others brute force player cannibalism with blanket changes to the whole game, unstable, messy, or immersion breaking. Some even let you kill unconscious NPCs by eating them out of their inventory like a cheap exploit. This mod does literally none of that. It asks a different question. How do we let the player live with the cannibal fantasy in a way that respects the world, respects balance, and breaks nothing? The answer is restraint. Opt-in mechanics. No world state edits, no invasive NPC rewrites, no forced cannibalism anywhere you're not directly participating in it. This mod doesn't infect Kenshi. It invites you into a lore, coherent subculture with its own gameplay loop, tools, limitations, and economy. There are exactly two ways to get into the system. You can choose to start exiled cannibals. You begin as 6 former tribe members cast out from their own people, starving but experienced. The leader starts stronger and better armed, and the other 5 weaker but loyal. You spawn in Darkfinger with cannibal tradition already researched. It's brutal, it's thematic, it's perfect. You can also research cannibal tradition in an existing playthrough. It lives in the core tech tree and costs 2 left arms, 2 right arms, 2 left legs, and 2 right legs. It's not cheap, it's not fast, but it's 100% in the theme. Researching it unlocks every cool craft, structure, recipe, and recruitment mechanic the mod adds. And until you take that step, nothing changes. No NPC cannibal armies roaming the world, no forced diet overhauls, no instability, pure consent-based content. Here's one of the mod's most elegant pieces. You can now recruit in-prison cannibals, but only if they are starving, they are a generic cannibal, i.e. not named, you are stronger than them, and they are in a cage or bed as your prisoner. Like many other mods, this follows the same theme of prisoner recruitment mechanics, being that it is one of the only ways to recruit people outside of, mechanically, talking to them. If those conditions are met, you gain a unique intimidation dialogue that lets you break them down and recruit them into your clan. No bugs with recruit prisoner mods, no overwritten dialogue, no instability, just a clean alternate option that only appears when it thematically makes sense. The mod expands both cannibal and cannibal scav races properly. Cannibals now have restored lore-accurate descriptions and expanded diets. Cannibal scavs have a hidden 40% slower hunger in vanilla, making them objectively better. This mod fixes that by giving them additional skill penalties, so they're still unique, still thematic, but no longer just statistically stronger cannibals. Both races can now eat severed limbs, human meat, raw meat, and human teeth. Yes, teeth. Arguably, these are some of the changes that I've actually been making in Genesis. Severed limbs now finally matter. They now have a real weight differences based on species. Shek are the heaviest, human are the second heaviest, and hivers basically are the lightest. They also have different nutritional benefits in that order. They use proper sound types. They can be eaten only by cannibals. They can be crafted into trophies, and they can be grinded into new production chains. In vanilla, limbs were 1 kilogram, silent, and inedible props. This mod turns them into economy. This mod also adds a full tribal infrastructure that feels like what Cannibal HQ should have contained from the start. A cooking pole which allows you to roast live captives and generates limbs plus humanoid leftovers. A limb trophy converts leftovers into corpse worms. Cannibal preparation table is something that I also have in Genesis. It's a butcher station for meat and medicine. The spiked cage, which is also in Genesis, a proper trial prison aesthetic. I think it's uncraftable because it had a bug in it. Human tanning bench turns bodies into leather. The tribal stone digger, free labor-based building materials, and the tribal refinement bench, a slow conversion into real construction materials. The rotting bed made from human remains, storage for limbs, worms, and meat. The corpse pile, a lore-friendly cleanup station, tents, shacks, and props to build real cannibal settlements. It doesn't just enable cannibal gameplay, it enables cannibal civilization, whatever small amount there may be. There's an active culinary progression system now. It's disgusting in the best way. From bodies you can produce, raw human meat, dried human meat, edible by non-cannibals, which is disgusting, minced human pate, which is low nutrition but high output, human patty, which is actual cooked food, cannibal ration packs is a dense nutrition option that everybody can eat, corpse worms turn into crisp worms, which are snacks, healing salve, and tribal medkits, which are crafted medical progression. This mod lets you live entirely off the land, if the land was people. With mod compatibility and stability, there are no edits to Cannibal Tribe AI, world states, NPC faction behavior, death items, global hunger rules, or other racist food preferences. You opt into, you walk the path, or nothing changes at all. This is how you integrate controversial mechanics into Kenshi without breaking Kenshi. I don't know how controversial it is. I don't know why I wrote that in this script, because this is Kenshi. You literally torture people, your own allies. You literally torture your own allies and strip them of their limbs so you can make them stronger through mechanics. This isn't a shock value mod, it's an immersion mod, a culture mod, a systems mod, a missing piece of the puzzle mod. It looks at one of the Kenshi's most iconic factions and says, what if we let the player live this fantasy without rewriting the world for everybody else? The answer is here. It's balanced, it's tasteful in tone, disgusting in execution, and it feels like Kenshi from top to bottom. If you want to play Kenshi from the perspective of the consumed, the starved, the whispered about, the avoided, this is your road in. Bring plenty of salt.